Um, no, that's not good. Okay. Huh. So
Broke it?
it's put. Is this. Huh. I don't. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Let me. I put.
I yeah.
Okay, yeah, I know you guys. Well, that's good to know I can hear you. Let me. No, it seems to be working. Okay. Hi everyone, and welcome to the stream. I have it all set up. Let me just pop through here. Yes, hello and welcome. I will just mute this bip and then go to. Okay. Okay. Mm, Um. Yay. So we might have a couple people who would have come if we were there earlier, but that's okay. Um. 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 Uh. Okay. So if what was I going to do? Yes, welcome one and all to the Rogue Trader stream, and I am bringing my hands back out so I can gesture. And okay, so welcome. My name is Lee. I have two very good friends here, and our third, unfortunately, um, Jeff, aka Sigland, is feeling under the weather, which is a shame, but that's okay because we have one of our other players is donuts, so I think we'll be okay without Johan here. Um, but it's very exciting, and we have players, so we're gonna run the. Sorry, I'm excited about this. It took a while to get everyone organized. That's okay. Welcome on and all. So, why don't we have the players do introductions? Alex first because you're on top on the stream view of things, and then clock if we want to do that order.
Okay. I'm Celiax. I'm reprising my role as the astropath Finnick, uh, schmuck from the Midwest, joining Lee for another session.
Okay.
Um, I'm Clockrocket. I'm reprising my role as the astropath diviner Sebastian, who really just wants to get out from the Inquisitor's thumb. But the rest of the group doesn't know that. So,
Yes. Uh, Last we left our intrepid heroes, they were on the planet. Let's see. You went to investigate, if I recall correctly. Um, uh, Sethwin Huldwick. Yes. Oh, yes. Sethwin Huldwick is the name you were given for. Um, yeah, you were on the planet Tethara, which was a hive planet. You had gone to, originally to the moon of the hive planet, which has a manufacturing company that makes spyware, I believe. And then you were poking around, um, asking about names. You got some. You also realized you were being followed, so you went back down to the planet to poke around and see what you could see. Were being followed. Ended up meeting Sebastian, who claimed that who was looking for you. Claimed that the Inquisitor had sent him because of a prophetic dream, and that suggested that you should be there. You guys accepted that fairly readily. Then he helped you get a vibe on Kay, who is um, was had snuck in and was kind of vaguely kind of hanging around at the boarding house where you entered a room and being suspicious. So you grabbed them and their sickly brother and sent them off to the ship. So now you have a new crewmate. The rogue trader ship, for those not knowing, is the two of them are aboard the Expectus Primus. It is a rogue trader ship under the Captain Jarian Helmshull, who is the one of the daughters of the elder Captain Helmshull, who has a warrant of trade and Jaren gets has part of that warrant of trade as well, so has the same freedoms and has her own ship. And there are many ships in the fleet that go all over the place and do stuff. And so yeah, Expectus Primus. They have been haunted by someone who has been messing with them, and went to try and figure that out. There was also a planet called. There was a planet, if I recall correctly, where that you guys now have under your official control. You brought
Aplasia.
it, Aplasia, yes, with the diamonds. Um, and yeah, so you and then someone was starting a civil war in Aplasia purposefully, or rather arming dangerous rebels who were trying to upset the order and take down the appointed imperial liaison, High King, and you stopped the Shah. I believe his title was officially, and you put a stop to the rebels. But they found out that they were receiving help from off planet. You tracked down the help from off planet, and it led you here. And then you realized you were being followed, and then you tracked that down and met Sebastian, and things are going well. You got Kay and put them back, and you also went to a local bar to see a concert, and um, I think it was Concordian Flute Night and or the Rave. I think there were both options, and uh, yeah, you went out partying, um, and yeah, sorry, there's gonna be okay an ad break in Twitch does this thing where it tells you, "Oh, we're gonna run an ad on your channel," and they're like, "Okay, fair. At least you warned me." And then it won't run the ad for another 10 seconds, but there's no countdown to that one. You learn things being a streamer, so I just trying to be tend to be at least cognizant of that. This is a blank piece of paper. Okay, now it's running the thing up. So we have 1 minute of hydrate or dihydrate. Okay. Yeah. So yes, you guys went out on a bender with Johan. Well, Johan went out. I don't know if the two of you did. The two of you go with him.
I did not.
All right. So
I
Phoenix.
didn't either.
All right. So yeah, you guys are settling in for the night in a small apartment.
The
In
whole flute thing just didn't really appeal to me.
fair enough.
The whole drinking thing didn't really appeal to me.
Oh, I've
Interesting.
got my own alcohol, so we're
Yes.
already good on that.
Yes, that was a.
What could be more fun than a drunken psyker?
Almost anything.
All right, and our community is back. So yes, they both. So Johan went out partying. I believe he took at least some of the coterie of extra NPCs you had
I
with you.
think he took most of them.
Yeah, so it's mostly just you two hanging out in the apartment. Finnick having a whole bottle of the MSEC that you got at a planet. Um,
Well, I have a cask, so
yes,
every time I'm up at the ship, I refill my
flask.
flask.
Yeah, so you're hanging out, vibing. Do you want to do anything particular? You haven't tired to poke at each other, or um,
I just try to go to sleep, but the problem is that I very annoyingly start repeating the litany of protection in my sleep. As soon as I go to sleep, I
yeah,
start repeating it.
yeah. I was gonna say that is a thing. So, um, yeah. So you as soon as Smash goes to sleep, you realize that he is reciting prayers in his sleep, which you would know that that's a sometimes a thing that the astropaths end up doing just because of the training. Um,
Fair enough.
yeah, but yeah, I would say um, yeah, it gets to be morning, and um, Uh, you watch as um, uh, the rest of them stumble in, kind of bleary eyed. They came in at some point, like right around dawn. Um, Not Johan though.
Oh, you're not doing this again.
Maybe not. Uh,
It's becoming a recurring gag, apparently, that we have to go rescue Johan from the clutches of whoever happens to be the bad guy of the week.
well, it is a convenient way to not explain why he's not kicking around. But, um, yeah, apparently he's not here. So, um, yeah, you wake up and I don't know what you want to do about that. Sun has risen. It is local daytime.
Okay. I'll probably check in with my microbead. First, I'll try to raise Johan. Johan, this is Finnick. Are you doing all right? The others have already come in.
So you poke at that. You don't get necessarily an immediate reply. Uh-oh. You don't get an immediate reply.
That's fun.
Hmm. You have a plan for post after that?
Okay. I'll try checking into. Goodness. Her name is escaping me. The other arch militant on the ship.
Oh, Odette.
Odette. There we go.
Yeah, Odette is the arch militant who it was I've NPC'd, and she kind of apparently runs operations on the ship now because you needed someone to do that, and I had her.
That's just kind of how it worked out.
Yeah.
I just realized
Mm-hmm.
my dice are in another room.
Okay.
I will be right. I'm going to go off camera for a second,
And
but
go procure them. All right.
yes.
This is why I keep my dice right next to the bed. But yes, I probably should snag some in case you
Fancy
need them.
ones.
Yes, you have your metal. Um,
These aren't metal.
Wait, hang on. Are those the
This is
ones?
turquoise. These are the turquoise ones
The
that I picked up.
fancy ones. I remember those. Very fancy ones. Um, I remember those.
Because if you're gonna get click clack rocks, they need to be shiny.
Yes, you have to get the extra special shiny ones. Mm-hmm.
Off.
But no, I'll probably have to check in with her.
Yeah. Odette's like, what's wrong this time?
I was just checking in to see if you had heard anything from Johan.
No, should I have?
Well, he went out with a few of the others from the crew last night to do a little bit of partying. They came back. He has not, and I wasn't able to raise him on the box.
Oh no. All right. Um, do you want me to try a location thing?
That would be helpful.
Okay. Um, as she says that, you get a crack in your. No, no. Finnick, were you trying to raise me?
Yes.
Um. Uh. There was a. I'm okay. I'll be back in a little bit. I'm gonna grab donuts on the way. Do you want some?
I'm actually sure.
All right. So yeah, and Johan does stumble back half an hour later with a box of donuts.
Of
And
which I will partake.
all right. Yeah. So yeah, you get donuts and um. Yeah, that's Johan does come back. Hasn't doesn't specify anything exactly. No,
Ah,
unless asked,
it's probably nothing.
probably. Um, but yeah, he suggests that you should maybe head back to the ship unless there was something you wanted to do on the planet. specifically?
Uh,
You had been poking around, and you had wanted to speak to. Um, there was Kenslow and Arisha, who were the two who ran their little operation that was hired to keep an eye on you.
right.
Um, you got that out of Kay after a bit of an interrogation. So you've got them.
After a little poking through his head, yeah.
Yeah. So you can go and poke around with them. Go speak to them if you want. Try and do something with that. Um, um, uh,
Well, I mean, we need the information, so
fair. Um, yeah. So you can do that. Johan is really not feeling so good, and will say that he's gonna go uh, and try and sleep it off. Uh, he says he asks if you really need protection. How bad do you think it's gonna get?
I doubt that it would be that bad, but
All right, and then he's gonna promptly go lie down. Um, he claimed one of the beds, which ignored, but he's gonna go lie down.
okay.
Um, he looks not terrible, so um, all of them look a little bit worse for wear after whatever happened last night. But um, see, you had let's see, you have Carson, Johan, Finnick. You had not Doctor Keynes. Um, oh yeah, you had Maurice, who is in back in the shuttle monitoring the comms, and you have your Wex sender, and Nolan, your flamethrower guy. So you can take Nolan with
Okay.
you with the flamethrower,
I
and
mean,
have him take
fire
one.
makes everything better, so
Yeah, it's fair. I think he also. If I can bring Nolan's character sheet up here. I think he might also have a gun um, backup. So that's um, ex- uh, fake experience. See if I have Nolan's stats.
Why is it?
Yeah. So um, he does not have great shooty skills, but he can pilot too. He does have some piloting skills in a pinch. But yeah, so you head to try and go talk to one or both of these guys.
whichever one would be easier to find.
Okay.
From the information that I was able to gather, depending on their normal locations where it's their usual hangouts, whatever, where it'd be easy to.
They have a safe house, an office that they operate out of. Um, yes. Yes, and Sethwin Haldwick was the name you got from, um, uh, yeah. And when you do approach the office, it seems fairly innocuous. Um, it's in a nicer area of the city. Um, there's a bunch of apartments and with offices, kind of second floor offices, and above these a bunch of shops, and then you have kind of apartments on the other side. It's a kind of a mixed residential and business district, um,
Hmm,
bearing
okay.
street by street. It's pretty cool, actually. Very chill neighborhood. Um, and the office is it's an apartment building, and then they have uh, second floor offices, and then third floor and up is apartments.
Okay.
First floor is a salon. So
Well, that left out.
yeah, um, yeah. So you kind of head in. Uh, there's the front. No, there's a front entrance. There is a back entrance. It's keycard coded. Um, and Kay didn't have a card. Um,
I mean, that's just as well. You could go right through the front.
you go right to the front. Okay. Yeah. So you head into the salon, and um, Barbara kind of looks at you. You are. Do you have an appointment? Welcome. Do you have an
Yeah, I
appointment?
do now. I'm looking to speak with someone specific.
Okay. Uh, um, we have Talish available. You looking for a cut? Um,
I'll give the name of one of the two.
oh, the ones, those the ones with the office upstairs. You're looking to get the, yeah, through that way there. Are you sure you don't want a haircut while you're here?
I think I'm just fine. Thanks.
Okay. Yeah.
Doodles.
Yeah. And everyone is staring now. Sebastian, does Sebastian wear the green hood?
Remind me what the green hood is.
That's the mark of the office for the astropaths tend to wear green hoods. The ones in the astropathic choir, especially. Uh, you're not necessarily required to, as the as being tied to an inquisitor, and sometimes it is beneficial to be able to pass as just regular civilian. Um, but to be publicly as an astropath, kind of most astropaths wear green hoods, specifically as part of their
Uniform?
yeah.
Yeah, I think I had said he wears one, and it's partially a self defense, I think, for him.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a don't touch me, thank you very much. I might learn more than you want me to.
Oh. Yes. So yeah. So yeah, you have a guy with a flamethrower show up with two astropaths in tow. And um
I don't see what could be possibly any threatening about that.
um yeah. You realize that and you would pick up on this. The receptionist of the hairdressers is trembling a little bit, uh kind of shaking, trying to remain
They'll get over
professional.
it. They'll get over it.
Maybe. Um but yeah, you go past there's a potted plant and there is a small door in the back and you head up the stairs, narrow staircase, and you end up in the door, and it's got a closed sign on it. Closed for business, and then a, a, a code for the local telecommunications. Uh, Please, appointment only with a number to call.
Okay.
It is locked if you try, I will say.
I'm just gonna go up and knock.
Um, no answer
No answer.
so far, yeah.
Well, I mean, how long is there no answer? Like, if I give it like 20 seconds, like at least some time for it if there's somebody to
To come in.
making their way over.
Nothing. Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. What kind of lock is this?
Uh, Pretty simple, as far as you can tell. It's definitely it's got a key. Uh, it's what oh it's a punch pad. So you can either poke a code in or put a key in.
Either or.
Yeah, it's actually a very similar lock I have on the door here, except the key part
Okay.
pad part. ran out of batteries, so now you have to use the key. But um, yeah,
When you say key, do you mean
a physical
like
metal key.
okay, so not like a key card and like the
No,
whole thing?
no, not that
Hmm.
you can see, obviously. Anyway,
This might be a little bit of a stretch. Um, I have precision telekinesis.
do you want to
Could
try
I
to
use
mess
that
with the
to
tumblers?
attempt to
Mess with the
click
tumblers.
the latch on the inside?
Sure, you can
If
try.
it was particularly high security, I don't think it would work. But if this is just a simple,
Um, yeah. Precision telekinesis is a technique. Let's see. So you would have to. What are you going to push? Like, what's your
no, I'm not
unfettered,
unfettered,
fettered, pushing,
unfettered probably.
unfettered? Okay. And I would say it's at a minus 20 because, or the yeah, minus 20 because of it's difficult and small and finicky. I, it's a really good word to use. Otherwise, yeah,
It seems
yeah,
to come up whenever we're doing
yeah.
this.
Well,
Okay.
yeah,
Well, we'll see what we get.
right.
Uh I should look at my double check what my thing is here. And 57 is oh yeah, I just need so 80, 76. Oh, I've made it by 3 at a minus 20.
Yeah. Okay. So it
I would
it
have had to beat
does.
I would have had to beat 60 and I had a 57.
Okay. So yeah, you feel it's difficult. You've never done this before. The picking at least never anything particularly difficult. You've done a few like probably like bolts popping out. So you poke it through and you hear it click, and then you realize there's a secondary one as well. That's in not there's no outside, but you can kind of when you pull you can kind of feel it, and you're already kind of manipulating the door. You realize there's a secondary lock that's not um uh um obvious. Something secondary
Okay.
they have locked. No, oh, I could burn the door down.
Is that going to spread to the rest of the building?
Maybe. Well, hang on. If you had, what if you had we like do a little bit, like right? Do you know where the, like, and then burn part of it, and then the part that has the lock, and then we put it out real quick.
I knock again and call. You can open the door or they're going to start trying to burn it down. It's your choice.
And you uh you look at and there's an opening the door and you see uh a tall gangly young man. Burn it down.
I mean,
Hang on,
he
how did
has
you
a
get the
flamer.
how did you get the kind of looks at the door, looks at the lock, clicks the it has a clicks and you see it the a little the bolt poke out from the lock you opened. Clicks the chips. How did you get that locked open? How did
I
you get
used
the
my
code?
key. My code
You
doesn't work anymore. I just use my physical key.
how'd you get a copy of the key? Like we only had like there were only like 6 of them and no one got any.
It's not that hard to make a copy of a key.
Kind of blinks. You made it. Shh, you can't tell the boss that. Hang on, hang on. Who are you?
We're just here to speak with name goes here.
Um, yeah, it's first thing in the morning. They're not here. About what?
They're in some trouble.
Did you call them?
We wanted to make sure they were here, so that it's in a secluded location.
I mean, secluded is relative.
They definitely don't want to be in public.
Okay, fair. Hang on a second. That looks at you. They're two astropaths. This isn't adding up. Why I should be? Oh,
Probably far above your pay grade, young man.
yeah. I'm starting to see that.
Your boss tried to mess some things that are above his pay grade. We need to know why.
I mean, above pig. That's what we. Why don't you come and sit? And we're not having this conversation.
Good plan.
Do you want a recaf?
Sure.
Okay, recaf. I can do that. Yeah. Okay, recaf. And he goes to set this up, just and pour you. Okay, we'll make recap. Uh, um, and comes back with two
That's
cups of uh here. Um, there's no ice for it, but you know,
This is my recap.
mm, yeah, it actually is.
Sebastian is not taking it. He was the Inquisitor trained him never to take food from a suspect.
That is probably wise. Um, it is cold, and when you drink
Cold
it,
recap.
not like intentionally cold. Um, when it has something in it, it's very sweet.
Was it just like lukewarm, like that sat out for a while, or
No, like it was kept in a some sort of refrigerated and has um, some additives that makes it sweet. A little bit of fruit.
hmm.
It
All right,
does.
weird, but okay.
Yeah. Um, and I got the boysenberry one because I wasn't sure what's your syrup.
Nah, that works.
Um, and kind of offers one to Nolan, who takes it and sniffs it and takes a sip. Huh. So, um, you are uh, and you watch um yeah, you watch um you roll it. Do either of you have one? Um, not perception, awareness as a
Awareness, yeah,
trained skill.
yeah.
Roll an awareness check.
Yes.
Okay, I see all.
Okay.
I haven't rolled a nat one in a long time.
Okay. Nat one. Okay. Yeah.
I'm trying to find my dice set out,
All right.
and it's hiding.
Ah. All right. So, Finnick, you noticed something. You noticed a lot of things. A um,
There we
the
go.
kid is packing a bolter. Definitely has, or
That
maybe a bolt pistol.
is
Not like a full on, like a pistol. About the same sizes as Johan's, but in yours, you
Okay,
have a bolt pistol too, right?
no.
No. Okay. He's got some sort of projectile
what
gun-like
am I?
weapon.
I don't. I rolled an. I have a +10 on awareness, so
Okay.
I add +10 to a percentile dice roll, right?
No, you have +10 to whatever your perception score is, and you have to roll under it.
Yeah, rolling
Oh.
lower is better.
Yeah, like that one is.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So what's your perception score? It's a raw ability.
Probability back up. 42.
So you would need to roll 32 or less. Or no, 52 or less. Because you have a plus 10. So 52 or less.
I rolled a 6.
Oh, okay. Everyone just rolled super low today. All right. Um, yeah. So yeah, you would notice that as well. He's pushing some sort of button under the desk. Notice that as well. Um, you notice that he made a cup for himself and he added a shot of something to his and not to yours. It doesn't quite look like Amsec. It looks medicine bottle kinda, something like that. He
Okay.
drank it quick.
I
Um,
just look at him. Really?
he's blinking. What? What do you mean?
I imagine that was the antidote you added to yours.
And you realize he sat. He antidote is a word for it. Um, and you also notice that there are several small little canisters that are like, it's up from the ceiling. You see it kind of something pop down. Um,
Yep, I am putting on a mask if I have one.
do you have a respirator?
I doubt it,
Um,
but I will look.
yes. Have lists of equipment. Um, Nolan might have one. Um, yeah, Nolan has a respirator. Oh, but and pops one. Finnick. Let's see. Cal pistol, Dino mesh. That would be. Oh, that's your navigator. As a, Verbank. Oh yeah, and they all have. Um, oh. All right. Yeah. So you can see the canisters coming down. You see Nolan. Not Nolan. Um, yeah. You notice the canisters coming down. You notice there are two windows, and uh, but yeah. Um, yeah. There are two windows. The door. Um, the little things coming out of the ceiling, and
Okay.
yeah. So they're probably something. They have little nozzles on them.
Nozzles.
Yeah,
Okay.
he gave himself a shot of something that looked medicine-y. Uh, uh,
Okay.
How many canisters are there?
Four, one in each corner, and you notice that the door to the second back part of the office has slid shut, um, or rather, he's pulled it shut, and it has something on the
Hold.
bottom that's meant to stop airflow.
Hold it shut.
Yeah, as in it's a door. It pulls, push, like it's a door.
Yeah, but I mean, like as in towards him. Like
Yeah,
he
it
left the
does.
room.
No, he pulled it. It opens into the other room by pushing it, and he pulls it to close. He closed it
Okay.
essentially. He sealed it, closed off the other room,
Okay.
and there's something underneath to stop air flow.
Okay.
Um,
You're
and
probably going to want to shut that off.
shut what off?
Those.
I, I can't.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah,
You didn't really want to die here, did you?
I'm not gonna die.
You sure?
Well, I have no intention of dying.
Many people with no intention of dying die. What matters what the God King intends that you die or not.
The Emperor knows my soul. I do pray. I go to the services.
I'm
The
not
Emperor.
concerned about that.
Um. Um. Yeah.
I'll say this again. You really should shut that off.
I can't. I told you once it starts. It starts.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and compel, and I'm gonna have him open the door.
The one going out into the staircase to the salon, or the one going into the other room?
I'm gonna leave it vague in the off chance that either of them can't physically be opened, then he would have to comply and open up whichever one can be.
Uh. Okay. Um.
It'd be opposed willpower. Here, I can look up
Oh.
the.
Oh. Right. He has to actually make the check to see if he goes with
Yeah.
that.
Um, Opposed willpower test against the target.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll do this one unfettered.
Unfettered. Okay. You might need it. Um.
Uh,
Okay.
8, so that is 70 60. 3 degrees of success.
He only had 2. Yeah. He only had 2. He doesn't
Okay.
have great willpower, but he rolled really well, but only 2 degrees of success well. So yeah, he goes. And then he goes and opens the door to the out leaving. Um,
That the one we came in.
yes, the one came in. He goes and he opens it.
Thank you very much. So, why don't you just go ahead and come on out with us, and we'll wait until this whole matter is done. And I'm
Um,
going to go out through the door.
as you're going out, the nozzle starts spraying. Um, he is going. So compulsion. How long does that last?
It's 1 round, but then that also means that like I've got the rest of the turn to exit while it takes his turn basically. So
Yeah. So he opens. Okay. So yeah, initiative order. You run the compulsion. That would be like a surprise round. He does that. That's his turn. Then
and then
I would.
I have a full round to get through there
Yeah.
before he can do anything.
He can do anything. He opens it, looks at you, realizes that you've messed with his mind, starts freaking a little bit. The nozzles are starting to spray.
I'm
Um,
getting out of the room and dragging him with me.
okay, so I don't know if we want a map, but
Hopefully,
basically,
Nolan is also smart enough to follow us.
Nolan has a respirator. Yeah. So you would each get one action. So your action is to make him go to the door.
Yep.
Which would be his turn. So you would get one action to go out. That's you want out of to get out of the room,
Yes.
and Nolan will follow. Do you want to try and because he's standing by the door trying to contemplate why he just opened the door because he definitely didn't mean to open the door, did he? And he's trying to figure out like what the heck happened with his brain, and then he kind of puts two and two that oh wait those are astropaths, wait someone psychically screwed with my brain, um, but yeah, so he does that. I need you all to make a toughness check against poison. So, uh, I don't know if it's whatever your toughness is, with, um, yeah, it's whatever your toughness is, and you'd have to roll below it. And if you have any bonuses that get you poison, Nolan gets to make his at a plus 20 or plus 30 because he has mass. Oh yeah, he makes it. Nolan's fine.
I rolled a 65. My toughness is 33.
Okay, that's 3 degrees of failure.
Um. Okay. Yeah. My toughness is 50, and I have resistant poison, but I
There you
rolled a
go.
38. So
So you're fine. You and Nolan are fine. Sebastian, your friend who was scrambling for a mask and doesn't have one, is woozy. You are not unconscious yet, but you are. Your movement is down to 1/4 of your usual movement, and you get let's see. Yeah, you get one action per turn. Um,
so a
one
half.
action, and if it's a move action, it's half speed.
So a
One
half.
Okay.
half action, a half action. You get one half action per turn, and your movement is down to 1/4 of what you would be able to do in a half action usually.
Okay.
Um, which is enough to get you like yeah, and that hits right when you're moving, so you would be able to get out just out the door with a half movement. Yeah,
Well, I mean,
it's a small office, so even if it yeah, so yeah,
even then, because like with a run action, that's times 6.
right, but it runs a full
So
action.
oh yeah,
A half action is just
fair enough.
basic move.
No, no, never
Yeah,
mind. Yeah,
because
you're
you
right.
are getting kind of woozy, and you manage to make it a couple steps down, and then it starts really hitting you, and you are um, not feeling this so hot, but you're pretty much out of the main effect area. Um, so yeah,
Okay.
and he's going to um, yeah. So your action is get out. Your actions, Nolan actions. You is a compulsion half action, full action,
Half.
half. So yeah, you can use the other half to move through the door. Uh, Nolan heads
Well,
out. You start to head out. The gas comes in. You're kind of choking a little bit, but you're woozy and you're behind. Um, and then I feel like we need to roll initiative for this part because
all right.
his turn was basically following orders. So turn order, and then you each got a turn.
Uh,
Remind me how I do initiative.
Roll a d10.
yeah, D10, and then the first digit of your agility. So the tens place digit of your agility.
Okay.
Uh,
So like I rolled a 7, and I have 50 agility, so 7 plus 5, so 12.
yeah,
I rolled 5 and I have 43. I think it is
yeah.
agility.
So you have nine.
So yes.
Nine. Um, the um, young man has 10, and Nolan has what's his agility? He is the same as just Sergeant Furbank, right? I think we said she just has better marksmanship, and a few better, but agility is the same. He has only 9 as well. So, but you have better agility than he does. So, um, yeah. So he is going to um, be behind you. Finnick, you said you had 12?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can. What do you want to do? Because you made it about halfway down. You're pretty much at the bottom of the stairs at this point, unless you had specifically. Yeah, because it's what you have 3 meters. But your okay, your agility is 50. Oh yes, you have 5 meters. So even with a half move, you're at the bottom of the stairs. Um,
Is that where this guy is also?
no, he's at the top of the stairs because he went right to the door, opened it, and
Okay.
then you went out past him, presumably.
Could I have deliberately stayed close to him?
Yeah, you could. So you stop at the door. Essentially, that was your plan. Stop at the door.
He's got a gun,
Yes.
and I'm anticipating he might try to use it,
Yeah.
and I would rather if he wasted shots at me than shooting Nolan or
Sebastian.
Sebastian. So,
Yeah, Sebastian
um,
gets So yeah, you goes past and ends up a little bit down the stairs. Nolan is at the bottom, kind of spins around
okay,
and realizes that the two of you, didn't go that far. Um, so yeah, you get to go first. You're
okay.
as far as you want to have gone.
Um, and then this could be stupid. Anticipating that he then might use that, I'm going to use telekinetic shield, and I'm gonna push.
Oh, okay.
So if I go at a +3, that's also increases other problems potentially, maybe.
Possibly.
So I'm gonna roll to see if it even works first, and
Yes.
then I'll roll for the
Perils
phenomena.
of the warp. Yeah.
Hopefully not perils of the war.
Uh, Pushing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 11. Well, I guess that was doubles technically, so that would
Yes.
have been a phenomena anyway.
Yeah.
Um, and 95, so
Yeah. So yeah.
that's 8 degrees of success.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So you have a you are well shielded. Um,
Which I need to double check and see if that gets extra. I believe it does.
the bonuses.
Not from degrees of success, but from the
Duh.
yeah per psi rating. And if that's at +3,
Yeah.
then that's psi rating 8. So I get the 8 armor points.
Okay. Um.
Now I'm gonna get a roll on the other table. So
Yes. So phenomenon happens. Now, if you roll low, did you roll too high?
I might have rolled too high. Um, and then that's +15 from 5 each.
Yeah.
So is 96 +15 above 75?
Yeah. Okay. Perils of the warp. Every time a psychic, for those of you who don't know, anytime a phenomenon is used, uh,
Yes.
there's a chance that something goes horribly, horribly wrong. Now, there's top part of the table which has a bunch of minor stuff, and being sanctioned by the God Emperor of Mankind, you get to pick which of those minor things. If you roll really badly though, and you got Perils of the Warp, you have to roll on the second table, which is the stuff. So that was not expected, and I do not have the table up. So let me go and find the table. Yep, let's do it. Um, Hopefully, clock can still hear.
Yeah, I can still hear.
Okay, that's fine. But okay. Psychic techniques. Um, let's go here. Um, psychic discipline. Is there a parallel? Yes. Um, Here we go. Psychic phenomenon. 75 plus. Perils of the warp. Okay, roll a d100, and there might be bad things. Yeah, perils of the warp.
Mm-hmm.
Um, some of them are not so bad ish.
84.
Okay, those dice really want to have fun. Okay, demons ravage the minds of every living being within 1d100 meters. Every character in the area. Um, okay, well, I guess roll the d100.
Mm, I mean, I could get a 1, right? I mean, that could happen. That's a
That
thing
could
that could.
happen, yeah.
Then again, it might not.
What'd you get?
67.
Okay, well, all of you are within 67 meters. And so is the young man.
There's gonna be some screaming from downstairs, isn't there?
Probably. So, every character in your must roll is if attacked by Puppet Master technique. Um, Possession, if successful, will last for. So you all have to roll against. Um, okay, let's see. You have to
I
roll
mean,
against.
I might be all right.
Let's see.
I don't know about you guys, but I might be all
Um,
right.
so it's an opposed willpower test. 1 kilometer plus. Oh wow. Okay.
And this is mind control, right?
Yes. This rare and dreaded power takes psychic domination to its final expression. The psyker makes an opposed willpower test against the target. That's you guys. In this test, the psyker suffers. Okay. Um, Target's body is
Okay.
completely under his control. Okay, so first, young man has to roll. Oh, that's pretty good actually. And I have to roll for the warp demons. Um, I'm gonna roll. He does not get possessed. He makes it. Okay. Uh, should I use one roll for all of them? Or I think yeah, each as if. So, young man is not possessed. Finnick.
Okay. So I'm going over my stuff. I
Mm-hmm.
have strong-minded.
Sure.
I may re-roll failed willpower tests to resist any psychic techniques that affect his mind,
Yes.
which that would be. I
This
also
one.
have orthoproxy,
Sure.
receiving a plus 20 bonus to willpower tests made to resist mind control or interrogation,
That's this one. So you got a
which
plus
would also
20.
be this.
Yeah.
So I have 60 willpower, plus 20, 80, and then if I fail, I get a reroll.
Sure.
Okay.
I don't know
First
if
one
sanctioning does anything.
Is what if what does anything?
The right of sanctioning.
It I believe it just prevents um
that would be if you were using a power yourself and you rolled a psychic phenomena,
yeah.
you would get to adjust it if it's not a Perils of the Warp into whatever your right of sanctioning choice was.
Which was the bleeding if I recall correctly. But it doesn't
Yes.
help you against this, unfortunately.
Okay.
So my first one was a flat 70, which is just 1 degree of success.
1 degree. That would be a tie.
That'd be a tie.
He also has a degree of success.
Who wins a tie?
That is a good question. Why don't you re-roll it?
Just do my reroll?
Yeah.
And that is a 58, so...
Okay, yeah. So you... It's a battle of minds. You can feel it. But you push past, so you're also not possessed.
Be gone, demons.
Yeah.
I rolled a 4.
4.
And my willpower is 47.
So that's... Oh, but he has a pretty good one too. Okay, so... so he has...
Okay, so Sebastian had 3 degrees.
Yeah, so 30... He only had 2 degrees of success on that one. Because it's a minus 10. So, yeah. Yeah, so yeah, you resist as well. Nolan... how many degrees of success did Nolan get?
Come on, buddy, you'll be fine.
Maybe not so much. Well, maybe they'll roll badly. No. Yeah, Nolan is possessed.
Shit.
Yep. So Nolan has been possessed by a demon.
The guy with the flamethrower is possessed by a demon. That's great.
Yep. So, yeah, you.
Not my fault.
Yeah. So, pull into the warp and something. You reach for power because you know you're like,
yeah,
grab what I can. The Emperor protect me. The Emperor was trying to protect someone else.
The Emperor did protect me, just didn't protect Nolan very well.
Yeah. You There's a demon right there. The Emperor changed into our mind, not so much everyone else's. Well, everyone else seemed okay. Nolan, not so much. So Nolan gets that. Um, I roll. Um, okay, yep. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna do that. That's what we're gonna do. Yep, that's how we're gonna run that. So, Nolan is possessed. His turn is just after clockwork. Sebastian's turn. So, you do that. Does the armor points don't help you with grappling, do they?
No, he's gonna try to
Okay.
grapple me.
Yep, that's his plan. He's gonna pull the gun
Oh,
and try and grab you.
okay.
Um, now I have to find the grappling rules. Let's see.
I believe it's contested strength, if I remember right.
Yes, it is almost certainly contested strength through some class. No, I think he has to make an attack. Combat. It's in the
Oh, uh, right. It's be like an unarmed strike thing.
yes. He has to roll a uh,
Weapon skill.
weapon skill. Yes. So he has to roll um um grapple. Yeah. So he has to roll. Grapple is 246. Okay. So grappling. Um. Uh. Melee attack. The standard action. Yes. So he's just going to grab you. That is his plan. He's going to roll. Um. Yeah. No, that doesn't work. He does very poorly at it. And he pulls his gun, stop messing with my mind. He goes to grab you, and you just kind of sidestep him. Um,
That wasn't me,
you
technically.
was, you made me open the door. You made me open the, one of you.
Okay, that was me. That was this wasn't me. But that was me.
Stares at you. And that was, standard attack action, which is a full, no, it's half, right? Standard attack action is half.
It would be a half action, but you can't take two of the same type of action,
Right,
so
so he
he can't
couldn't
make
attack
another
you.
attack with his.
So he is going to, um, yeah, so he can't take two attack actions. So he is going to try and grab you, fail, and then start scrambling backward to pull up the shot as a move action.
He's gonna move away from me. I'll make an op attack.
Sure, you can make an op attack.
Okay.
Are you trying to smack him with something?
I think it'd be funny if I just try to grapple him back.
Yeah, you can make a grab check to try and keep him from going back.
And my weapon skill isn't terrible. It's not great,
I mean,
but it's not terrible.
those dice
Yeah,
are.
that's not gonna work though.
Yeah, they don't. They stop liking you. So he scrambles. Although you did roll okay on your possession save, he scrambles back with the gun up. Stop trying to mess with my mind. And that's his turn. Then Nolan is going to spin um, and try and tilt his head to the side, look over his flamer, uh, pull it up, and aim it at just up the stairs. It's his plan. It's like, ooh, okay. He also,
Oh, these stairs are probably pretty narrow.
they are.
I don't think I'm even gonna be able to dodge. There's nowhere
Okay.
to go.
Yeah, well, you can go into the office because you're still right at the top by the door.
Pass.
Okay.
Yeah, flames or back into the toxic gas. Let's go with flames.
Okay.
The armor points
Sebastian.
do help me with that.
Yeah, Sebastian, you are right in you feel this possession, and you tap into your inner core of strength that the Emperor has granted you, and you are fine. You see Nolan spin on you with the flamethrower, and you realize you can see his eyes have gone this kind of inky black.
What is the accepted way of handling a possession? Is there any way to get someone back once they've been possessed?
That is a good question. Uh, you would have to knock him unconscious first, and then, um, yeah,
Well,
I'm
you
I'm
might
up
be
to
able to exercise him. Um, it would be a lot easier if he were knocked unconscious, though, especially because he has a flamer. Um,
okay.
well,
I am
he
above him on the stairs. I am going to try and make a controlled fall down the stairs to knock his feet out from under him.
okay. Try and knock him down. Is there
Yes.
a psychic technique that deals with that specifically?
No psychic technique. I'm physically
Yeah,
falling.
true. Um, but I was more asking is um, you
Oh,
uh, um, yes, and do you get a? Oh, and does he get a an important question is, does he get another test at the end of
no.
his um uh yep
Oh,
yeah,
that's
prior physical characteristics, the second control body means is skilled, suicidal, forced to be oh yeah, if he, so any direct suicidal, 9 is 10 penalty rather than a psyker. Psyker's consciousness is hurled violently out of the dying vessel. um okay,
but he's not trying to hurt himself. He's trying to hurt us.
right, so that doesn't apply. But yeah, anything particularly physically damaging to Nolan would. Um, and you are above him in the turn order as well. So yeah, he's gonna spin around, and but you would get an action before he does because you tied, but he um,
and I'm so woozy, but I'm letting gravity do most of the work for me. I'm just gonna fall on his ass.
controlled fall. Okay, um, I would say that would be a full action to do that because you've got, and you, well, it's about a half, it's half action. You can't take any more, so um, you're gonna do that. I've got an ad break. I gotta figure out how to adjudicate this. I would say he gets a dodge, and if he can successfully dodge, yeah, he would get a dodge. That's what no, which would be, does he have the dodge skill? Um, he does. So okay, but that is not going to help him. So yeah, he is unsuccessful in the dodging, which means he's just um, yeah, you're
And
both
I rolled a 3 on my dice, so
yeah.
am
So
I
yeah, so you managed to control it enough to kick them out from under him. Um, and he's down on the floor with you on top of him. Um, uh, let's see how far does this stuff spread? He's immune. Finnick isn't going in, so you would have to make another toughness test. When um, yeah, you would have to make another toughness test. Uh,
okay?
no, you don't. It's not that far yet. You're fine for now, although you're already woozy. Finnick has to make a toughness test.
Me. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
because the stuff is spreading now.
Oh yeah, that's fine. 36 out of 60. I need to be to
Yeah,
60.
yeah, you're okay. Um, it's not pleasant, but you got bigger fish to fry right now, and you see, you kind of, the gas is kind of coming a little closer, but you're managing to shake it off, and you are well protected against physical attacks of various sorts, and you are just yeah, but yeah, you're up there. Sebastian is coughing, but manages to knock Nolan unconscious. Nolan is going to um, now that he can't do the flamethrower because he was back or further in the turn order, he's going to grab Yeah, he's going for a grapple check.
Why isn't he using the flamethrower?
Uh, it's close range. Um,
Well, but I mean, like, technically, you don't make a test at all, so any penalty he would have for being prone wouldn't
wouldn't
apply.
apply. Um,
Although Sebastian, being in the position that he is, wouldn't be in the arc of fire anymore.
that's true. Um, he's going to try and um, break the grapple to stand up. Is what he's going to try and do. Um, which means that there is an opposed strength test against. Let me double check that. It was two grappling. Here we go. Um,
You
yes.
roll for me. I stepped
As a
away from
free
my dice for a minute.
other. Okay, so it was a free action. Participant grapple can use only the grapple action. Engaged in melee combat, grapple can't use reactions. Um, only use the grapple action. Participants in a grapple. Yeah. So if he was considered grappled, then he would be. Let's see. What is the grapple action? Uh, if grapple. Yeah. So um, break free or take control. So yeah, he can either flip you um, or try and break free. He's going to try and break free, um, which means you have
Okay.
an opposed strength test, which you have a -10 on because of the.
Yep.
Um, but he is. How many degrees of failure is that? A lot. Actually, so that's 6 degrees of failure on his part. So, yeah, could
Almost had it.
yeah, he almost got it. But yeah, and I think he makes because he's possessed, he makes some tests at minuses because he's not using his own body essentially.
They retain their prior physical characteristics, so weapon skill, ballistic skill, strength, toughness, and agility. Mental statistics, intelligence, willpower, and fellowship are those of the psyker.
Either his skills or the target skills at -10 penalty. Uh,
Yeah.
but um, so it'd be a -10. So he might have 7 degrees of failure. What did you get on your grapple? Your opposed strength test?
I am away from my dice. I asked if you could roll for me.
Oh, sure. Uh, also poorly. What's your strength?
Oh gosh.
I can actually poke it. Hang on, give me a second. I can check that. I have character sheets for Sebastian is up here.
I'm about to go back in, so
You have a higher strength than he does, and you both rolled in the 90s, and he has a -10 penalty because of using someone else's body. So, yeah, they both rolled in the 90s. So I will be honest with you on that. So yeah,
Oof.
yeah. So these dice are in a mood. So yeah, but because you have a higher strength than Nolan, he you managed to hold him down. Or actually, you're at a -10, but he's at a -10. Yeah, it's
we flail around ineffectively is what that
yeah. You
translates
both
to, I
are
think.
just he's trying to pull the body. You're woozy on top. It's you both fail miserably at this. So yeah, you're just kind of stuck on top of him. You're not really going anywhere, but he's not going anywhere. So yeah, you his turn. So it'd be back to the top of the round with Finnick. You have a telekinetic shield going. You did not get possessed. Nolan did. You have this guy who also didn't get possessed, who is pointing a gun at you, and there's a noxious cloud of gas that you can maybe try to outrun or open like a try to dissipate a little bit. Um, uh, it probably, given the area, if you get halfway down the stairs, you're probably completely, it's probably going to dissipate. Best guess would be, though you're not sure, you'd have to roll like a knowledge check, but um, yeah, he has some sort of immunity to it. He had an anti venom immunity to it, and yeah.
Mm, oh, I'm not. I guess I'll do a half move and start coming down the steps
Okay.
to get away from the cloud that's
Sure.
pouring in.
Yeah.
Um, and then you know what? This guy made me upset, so we're gonna do a telekinetic crush.
Oh. Okay. Sure.
And
You're not gonna push this time.
I'm not gonna push this time. I feel like I've pushed my luck.
Yeah.
Um,
I would say so.
we're gonna go back to unfettered,
Okay.
which flat 60. That is a success.
Okay.
Specifically, let me check here. Oh yeah, so it doesn't need to be.
No degrees.
It is not 3 degrees of success, so that doesn't know. Okay. Against the target. Oh, it's opposed. Okay. He has a toughness
Okay.
test. An opposed toughness.
All right. Yeah. No, that's gonna do. That was a yeah. No, he's um. That's a failure on
Okay.
his part. So, if you succeeded,
Okay. So let's
he's
see.
squishing. Um.
D10 with a bonus of 2 per effective psi rating. So D10 1. So that'll be 11.
Um. Nick is very
Uh,
powerful psyker. He goes squish. He's 11.
it's only 11 damage.
11. Well, 11. Okay. Oh yeah, and he has. Let's see. And armor and toughness. Okay, so his toughness.
I was
You
gonna
said. Hang
say,
on.
like,
This does as just a baseline. Okay. So 11. Uh, he's pretty not so doing so good at the very least. Um, yeah, he has no armor, so that's still pretty janky. He is uh not quite squished to death, but well on his way to being squished to death.
he's also grappled.
Oh well, yeah. So
Just to make things even less comfortable for that guy.
yeah, so he's stuck there and has to. Um, yeah, he can't even take control because.
You're gonna take control from like an invisible force.
Exactly. So he basically it's an opposed strength check or a contortionist check.
So basically, just depending on whether his strength or agility is higher.
Well, because he doesn't have it as a skill, it would be um, half agility, right?
Yeah.
So if his agility was really, he doesn't have. I gave him pretty good agility actually. So I think his agility would be higher. Um, just wanted to see something about how many uh, wounds people have, but yeah, that's yeah. Even as many wounds as he got is not exactly um, well within the bounds of. Yeah, no, he's.
It's probably good that I didn't roll higher then.
Yeah, I think he's at. He's not. No, he's not. I basically just rolled for him, and he has enough wounds to survive that, but not by much. So, um, yeah. So he's grappled. And his turn is try and break out of said grapple, which is oh, that's a degree of success. Um, yeah, that's a degree of success.
I don't have any degrees, so he beats me.
Okay, so he manages to grab, pull his way free, which is and then he's gonna. I think he can still take a shot. Yeah,
Half action.
half
Yeah.
action. He can take a shot. He's gonna take a shot. Stop messing with me. And he has pretty good at shots. Okay. Not that good at shots. That doesn't do any. Yeah, it just goes past. It hits the wall. Essentially, it's a slug, solid projectile slug weapon, and he hits the wall, um, behind you.
What are
Uh,
you shooting at? I didn't even move.
um, yeah, he rolled very badly on that. So these dice are being fussy. So yeah, he is not happening. He got out, pulled pulled the gun, didn't work. Missed a shot. So that's his turn. Then Sebastian, what do you want to do? You are still pretty woozy. You got a minus 10.
I'm going to
You're
try to grab Nolan and just go like this, his head against the floor.
okay.
I'm trying to knock him out.
Yeah, you're trying to bang. Okay. Um, roll a attack. That would be weapons skill. Um, did you go back to your desk?
Yes, I'm looking to see if I have weapon skill. I do not.
It's one of the basics. Um,
Oh,
yeah, weapons is one basic.
oh, weapon skill. Okay, okay. This is not going to go well. Oh, I rolled. I have a 37. I rolled a 36.
Okay, that's a degree. Yeah, and he gets a chance to dodge, but um, yeah, he is man able to. Yeah, that's a. Now you weren't work. He does manage to dodge that. Um,
Okay,
yeah. Oh yeah, because even with he does get a minus 10, but he's using Nolan's uh
okay,
yeah. Um, so he manages to dodge. And um, wait, hang on. Is being grappled? Does being grappled ruin your? No, he can't because he's grappled effectively by you being on top of him. Um, hang on. Um, cannot use reaction, so he can't even dodge, which means yeah, you do manage to smack his head against the floor. Um, say an improvised melee, D4 plus whatever your strength modifier is.
okay. What is the strength modifier, though?
Strength is the first digit, so the 10th digit of whatever your strength is,
Okay,
plus a
hold on.
D5. So
Uh,
D10 and half, or if you have a D5. I actually do. No, I don't because I put it in the bag with the other.
okay, I rolled 10 on the D10,
So that's
so that's
5.
5 plus 4 for strength is 9.
Okay, 9, and Nolan's pretty good on wounds. He has a lot because and he has that's Fennec. He had the same Doctor not Doctor Case Bastion
Hello, Selma.
Bastion Verb. Just come on, her bank was Fennec. Had one for Pharma. Can I have? Here we go. Yes. So this is 3. So 6, and he has a black. So, so he takes 4 points of damage, but he was unhurt before. So he's
Is
um
that is that with the -3?
um, it's with his minus for the toughness. Yeah.
No, I mean the -3 for damaging an opponent in grapple.
Oh, is there a minus for damaging opponent in grapple? Did I miss? Engaging melee. Can only use grapple. Two characters need only. Yes. Um, um, yeah. Um, oh no, he has to. Wait. Um, damage opponent. Um, D5 -3 plus the. Oh. Um, yes. Um, yeah.
He also picks up a level of fatigue, regardless of how much damage it does. Though because it is primitive, if he has armor points that count for double.
Yeah, and he has the flat. Actually, does the flak apply? Question is Nathan wearing his helmet? Or Nolan? Is no? I don't keep calling no. Is Nolan wearing his helmet? Um,
That's up to you.
I would say probably not actually, because yeah. So Nolan, yeah, Nolan probably doesn't. So it's probably just his toughness. So that's um plus another 3, which is, but it's 5 -3 -3 is yeah. So he is hurt, but not out for certainly for the not out for the count. Um,
The fatigue could end up like maybe that would be the way to knock him out, though.
yeah,
If we
that's true. And he takes
fatigue
like
him
yeah,
to
he has
pass out.
that's 1 point of fatigue. So he's uh um um
You see, they invaded Venezuela today, kidnapped the president.
is that clock or is someone else speaking and I'm mishearing?
I heard something too, but I don't know what it was.
I or clock also is with his father and who might have popped in, but what was I saying? Oh yes, so in his office. Uh,
Sorry, that was my dad.
I suspected.
He forgot I was on a call.
That's okay. Bastion. Okay. So Nolan is at um. So that's 1 fatigue, and then you can take a number of fatigue. Levels of fatigue equal to your toughness bonus, right?
Yep, you are
Okay.
safe. You are safe up to your toughness bonus. If you go over, then you are unconscious.
Okay. So he has one. Um,
He also has a -10 further onto all of his tests.
that's not going to help him a lot. And he can only try and break. Well, he can also try damaging stuff, but back. But um, given. Okay, so um, that's not happening to him at all. Okay. So he tries. You manage to get him a little woozy with the bang a head on the floor. Finnick, what are you doing? You're halfway down. He's still up, trying to shoot you. Um,
Uh,
you also lost. You don't have. I mean, I don't know if telekinetic crush requires line of sight.
it is not sustained. So
You could have
the
done
way
it
that
and
that would
then
work,
run.
as soon as it came back to my turn again, it would
Yeah.
have already have been gone.
Okay. So you could try to do it again,
Um,
or
I
something.
don't necessarily want to kill him though.
Uh huh.
I'll try like shouting back up to him. You should just put that thing down. You're not gonna win.
Um. You hear roll. You have intimidation, don't you?
No.
Okay.
So it would be half my strength.
Okay. And he rolls. He's just gonna run. He's going the opposite direction. Somewhere. He's moving away from. You can hear him moving away.
There's not a whole lot of somewhere for him to go, but okay.
Yeah, but just well, he figures you're running away, so he's running away, and if he just retreats into the other room,
I'm running away.
well, you're not chasing him into the cloud of toxic gas.
Technically.
So his thought is if he can just go farther through, you're not going to come up after him. And he gets farther away from you and your brain powers, which he doesn't like. And
Why doesn't he like my brain powers?
because you used it to start like fracture some of his bones and
Yeah, well, a little bit of bone fracture between friends.
yeah, and also puppeted him into opening the door, and she did not like. I mean, you didn't make him shoot his sister, but um,
She got over it.
um,
Well, I mean, she believed it was her fault, so
yeah, I know that was the
it kind of makes it worse.
yeah.
Um, so that would that be like an action to
Yell at him. I mean, you're just
well to
yelling.
try and
Yeah,
to attempt to
I would say it's just yelling. Because yeah, it's just yelling. I would say
base.
that's you'd still have a half action, full action. I would say,
Okay,
yeah.
based on the cloud, like, is it going to overtake me before the next turn, or do I have time?
Uh, you think you have time?
I'll probably just stay here then.
Okay, just kind of hanging out there. Um, okay. Um, that brings it around to Sebastian. He's still not down, but
Yeah.
he's getting a little
I'm gonna
off.
try and bash his head against the floor again.
Another bash. Okay. Another.
I rolled a 5 on the die this time.
Yeah, that goes. D10 and then half.
Uh, 4.
That's two. So that's two fatigue.
No, it was 8.
Oh, so
4 half.
four. Oh, okay, four overall. That's plus the was it 8 is um um he's still up, but he does seem kind of out of it. And he's going to try and break. He's going to try and elbow you. Is what he's going to try and do. Where's the other dice?
Okay.
Because they might have a shot at something. Um, maybe. Oh, but he's at a -10 because of the fatigue. -20 at this point because he has two levels. Um, so yeah, that's not gonna hit. His weapons. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. So he tries to elbow you and he misses, panting heavily. That's his plan. Fails miserably. So bring it back around to Finnick.
Yeah. How am I going to get this guy?
You do know also that there is a back door. Kay didn't have a key to it, but there is one, and it probably will open from the inside.
That doesn't help. I'm already in the building.
No, but if you went out, you could. He can get out. Is he can get out, and you know where he's roughly coming out.
I mean, that other door is shut, so he would have to go through that other door, and I'd be able to hear him if he opened it again.
Yeah,
So I
but
know he's still just in that room. He hasn't gone anywhere.
yeah, but the staircase, the back door staircase out, doesn't go into the front room where you were. So he could be going toward that, and you wouldn't necessarily be able to stop him. There's
But
the office complex has multiple rooms. There's the front room where you
yes,
were that he sealed you in
yes.
to try and do the gas. There's a second room in the back, um, and that room there's a staircase leading into that room that goes out into like a back entrance to the building.
I thought you said there were two doors in the room that he brought us into.
Yes, one that you was the staircase, one that
Yes.
went through to another door,
Right.
which he
Which is
went through,
closed.
which he opened. He closed it.
When?
Uh, when he after you Yeah, because his turn was right after yours. So you yelled
Yeah.
at him, and he failed his willpower test. So he just went into the other room. Well,
Okay,
you
yeah,
don't
you
know for
didn't you
sure
didn't
he
tell
did,
me that
but
he opened that door.
oh, he did. You heard footsteps. Well, you don't actually know for sure if he did or not, but you heard footsteps going away. So you would actually wouldn't know because you're down the stairs. You can't see him, but it is a
My point
distinct
my
possibility.
point was that I would be able to hear him opening the door is what I was, especially
Mm,
if it's got like stuff that goes flush with the floor and it's meant to seal the air. It like opening that would be.
be able to hear it. Fair. Uh, Roll an awareness check for me.
And this is hearing, so I get the
Oh,
plus
bonus,
10
cause yeah,
for.
you have the ears.
Yeah.
Yes, they are good for something. You lost your color vision for it.
Uh, is it just a thing of yours making all of my characters lose color vision?
Yeah,
I
maybe.
mean, it's only happened twice, but it's weird that it's happened twice. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Um, that is just one degree of success.
Yeah. So you do hear the door scraping. So you're like possibly he could.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Are you going to be able to handle Nolan on your own, or do you need me to stay here?
It's possessed. Once I get him unconscious, we can exorcise him.
Okay. Ah, shit. Okay, so I'm gonna use my full action to go out and around and see if he is gonna head for that other door. Problem being, I don't know what kind of chaos I'm gonna be going down into
True.
within
There might be other. There might be other
60
demonic.
some meters of demon possession,
Yeah.
shenanigans, bad things.
Yeah.
This is like a hair salon. I'm gonna find like the person who was cutting hair gets possessed and just like tore open somebody's throat, and it's gonna be a mess.
Yeah. It might be.
Yeah, I'm going downstairs though. Let's see what we find.
All right. So you kind of go over the wrestling pair, open the door to the salon, and you find um you find nobody. There is one slit throat, and but the place is deserted. Although you notice that there is two broken bottles of blue goop um, on the floor, and a lot less scissors than you'd think. But
This is fine. I'm not immediately interested in blue goop. We're gonna move straight through.
okay, so yeah, you head out. There's a fist fight going on,
Yeah.
and there's a vehicle that's on fire. But
This looks like a job for the RBs.
Yeah. But yeah, you let's see how many meters. What do you have? You have run. That's 6 times. How far can you
Yes.
get?
30 meters.
Okay. So yeah, that gets you out of the salon and into the alley behind the building, and you
Okay.
can see the door right in front. Um,
Okay. Yeah, that'd be my whole turn though. So
yes. So then his turn is to go. Um, pull open the door and see you standing there, and try to go the other direction. So he's running the other way down the alley. Um, he gets about
hey buddy.
yeah. So he gets about 5 meters, and then he's gonna spin and pull. He has the weapon out, so he's gonna spin and kind of point the gun in your general direction. But he can't take an aim action because he took the whole turn to run. So it doesn't actually help him any other than you know that he has the gun pointed at you for what that's worth.
Okay.
Um, that loops it back to Sebastian.
All right, attack.
Okay.
That is another 3.
Okay. That's a third level fatigue, so he is unconscious on the floor.
He only has 2 toughness bonus.
He has a 3 toughness bonus, but the third level of fatigue.
Okay,
Three
so he can
successful
take one
attacks.
more. It's not over his fatigue.
Not over. Fair enough. So yeah, but how much damage then?
Another 4.
Another 4. Okay.
Ah, ah,
Plus.
ah,
That's
ah.
okay. So that's yeah. He's still up, but he is not doing so good, and he's going to try and um. He's going to try and break free. Yeah, no, that's not happening. Whatever he tried to do, he failed miserably at it. So yeah, he's not doing so well. Um,
Is he not proficient in ineffectual writhing?
it's even with the proficiency bonus, you roll a 98. Yeah.
Roll lower.
Well, he's trying. Um, so that's him. Finnick.
Okay. I don't necessarily want this guy to get away. So, I mean, how far away is he?
I would say
Can't be that far.
yeah, 10 meters.
10. All right. I'll charge him.
Okay. Yeah, that is an option. Yeah, charge him. Go for it. And then you grapple at the end.
No, I just
Or
want to hit him.
punch him. Okay. Yeah, you can make an unarmed a punch attack. He's not wearing armor, so
Okay, and that's like a plus 10, right?
yeah, plus 10 for the charge attack.
Oh yeah, that's gotta do math here. So 55 minus 11. Yeah,
All right, you charge him and punch him in the face for a
it's like
D5
3,
plus strength.
almost 4.
Yeah,
Or that
D5
is
plus
4.
yeah, so D5 plus strength bonus minus his toughness, which is not great, but
Okay, I get a roll of 10 because I don't have a 5.
right.
Um, is a 3 2?
Uh yes.
1 and 2 would be 1, and then 3, 4
Yeah.
would be 2.
2.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 plus 5.
Fennec is good stats. Okay.
You're. I didn't put any bonuses into strength. This is what you gave me.
Well, that's what I rolled it randomly, so he just he rolled really well. Yeah. So he just
He is the 40k equivalent of a muscle wizard.
yeah, and he bops. Yeah. So yeah, you bop him in the head. Let's see. He had taken that much before, so and he had okay, sweet. And you did you said 2 plus 5. And then yeah, you knock him. That's he goes down to 0 wounds. So he's um, I gotta figure out what the 0 wounds thing is, but he's not doing so good. Um,
Let it be known, somebody pulls a gun on me and I punch him in the face and knock him out.
in fairness, you also crushed him with your brain powers.
Yeah, well,
Where you softened him up. Um, Sebastian, if you make
One
one more
more
successful
head
attack,
bash.
he's gonna
That
have an
is an
awful
8.
headache when he wakes up.
yeah,
I rolled 8 on the die, so.
oh wow, your dice like you. Okay, yeah, that's and he can't dodge because he's in a grapple. So yeah, he is bonked out at this point. And roll damage just so we can figure out how much he has when he gets up.
2
Okay,
on the die.
right. So it's 2 plus. All right. So he is fatigued out in any case. So he's just passed out. You're still pretty woozy, but Finnick opened the door to, and you get a little fresh air. So you're not in danger of getting any. It's you're not in danger of getting gassed, but because this stuff is it can't it can only go so far. But you are still under its wooziness effects, which means you're at effectively quarter speed from and can only move or per turn. Move or act, not both. So you're and you have Nolan's unconscious body there.
I'm gonna wait for him to contact me on the microbead.
Okay, fair.
Let the woozy pass.
Yeah, that seems very sensible. Now I just gotta check.
No need to try an exorcism when
Yeah,
not
can't
at full capacity.
exactly. Let's see. Um, um, Injury. That's okay. So, uh, uh, critical damage all suffers one more of the critical effects. Okay, so you, all right. So he's at. Hang on. Crititive. Um, uh, heals. Okay, so um, uh, okay. So I would say, um, uh, let's see. The sudden death crit. Okay, critical damage. Critical energy
Is he
explode.
actually below 0?
Yes.
Jeez.
Yeah. Well, he didn't have a lot of wounds. He wasn't exactly tough guy. He was a good shot, but that doesn't help you when the dice hate you. And rending impact. Here we go. You punched him in the face, right? Um, yeah, you punched him in the face, correct? As opposed to somewhere else. Is it doing the thing again?
I can hear you.
Okay, yeah,
I
you
can
punched him in the
hear you.
face. You did punch him in the face. Okay. Since you punched him in the face,
Oh, me? I thought you were
yes,
talking about
no,
Nolan.
no, Nolan's fatigue damaged. He actually still has
Yeah,
wounds.
that's why I was like,
Oh
is he actually in critical? That's what I was asking.
no, Nolan's not in critical, but it
Okay,
did go
this
back to the
guy.
top of the round.
I
No,
apologize.
yeah, it went back to the top of the round. You punched him in the face, and now I have to figure out
Yeah.
how much critical damage he took. Oh, I didn't give him a turn. I should have given him a turn right after you, and then sorted that out then, and then I swapped instead of
Okay,
giving him a
I
turn. I was like,
suppose I should have looked at the die roll because I'm not even sure where I hit him. So
yeah, you I mean, you could have aimed it. I would say with a punch, you could have aimed it. So you could have picked where you punched him.
Sure. Let's say it was just the head because
Yeah,
I should have been paying attention.
that's okay. You punched him in the face. Okay, so punched him in the face. Then, he and you did. So I would say two. Right, we math that out. So it's two. Um, a level of fatigue and a -10 penalty. So he is still. Actually. Um. Uh, uh. Mm, yeah, he's going to try and shoot you. Is what he's going to try and do. He gets a -10 on that.
So if he has fatigue is a -10, and
He
then
he he well no he doesn't. Oh no, he gets both. So he has to.
although if he's point blank, because this is a pistol, right?
Yeah,
Okay. If he's point blank, it's also a +30. So
right. So he would get a -10 from that, -10 from that, so +10 altogether. Um, despite the fact that he's um, and the dice went off the table. So let's. Yeah, that's is that a no? That's 60. Okay. Yeah, that's 60, not 90. So it's getting better. And his -10 just fails, just misses, just misses.
kind of glance. Seriously, who are you shooting at?
Fucking stop messing with my head. And you can see his nose is bleeding a little bit, and yeah, yeah, because it would have had to. Yeah. So yeah, he misses the shot and has one level of fatigue and a -10 because he got both of those on the table. Oh no, he got two levels of fatigue and a -10 for a round. So he's -30, which still not enough either way. But
Fatigue
okay.
doesn't stack like that. If you have any fatigue, it's a -10.
Oh, good to know.
So, like hypothetically, if your toughness bonus was like 20,
Mm.
you could have 20 fatigue, and it would still only be a -10.
Right, but to have a, I think the highest you can really have is 10 because once you get past 100, it.
Well, if you're a space marine with 100 toughness with
Oh,
unnatural toughness or something, yeah.
yeah, with a natural toughness, you start getting up into the 12, 15 toughness. Yeah.
If
Space
you are
Marines are.
Mortarion himself,
Yeah, if you're Martarian. Oh, yes. Yeah, Space Marines are. Yeah, it's a whole different breed. Well, literally, actually. But yeah, so he is. Um, yeah. So you punch him. He does that. Fails to shoot you. They do their wrestling thing. Sebastian's just gonna kind of sit there and wait because half drugged and honestly, no one's not doing anything. No one's. There's no immediate danger. So, what is Finnick doing?
damn it. So he's clearly not given up yet
No.
because he's
Well,
trying to shoot at me still.
he's panicking. You backed him into a corner and he is panicked. Um,
What is the bonus for? I gotta double check because I don't remember how much the modifier is, but I'll just do an all-out attack, which I think is +20, but I need to double check.
okay.
It is a +20 bonus to the next weapon skill test, but cannot dodge or parry until the start of your next turn.
Okay. Do you just want do you want to punch him again?
I'll just swing at him again.
Sure.
I'm not trying to kill him. So hypothetically, if you did end up with something on the table that was like an automatic, like they just die. Would we say that that didn't trigger because I'm just
Yeah.
fist fighting?
Yeah, I would say. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if any more than.
Oh yeah. 29 out of my 45
All right.
plus 20. Yeah.
How much damage?
Damage is gonna be okay. So I rolled a 2, so that's 1 plus 5, 6.
6. Okay. Um. He's bleeding out of every. Uh. Let's see. Stunned for D10 rounds and halves all movement for, yeah. I would say, yeah, he's fractured skull. He's not going anywhere. He's bleeding. If you prop him up so that he doesn't choke on his own blood, he will survive.
Okay.
I will say that. But he
That's
he
a
can't.
full turn action to
Yeah.
do that.
So you do that, but he can't take his turn because he's busy bleeding and um clock. Clock is just Nolan's also unconscious, so I would say we're out of initiative at this point. So
Okay.
yeah, you have one basically unconscious. You have the other who is unconscious. Yeah. Oh, he would have been out because his tough episodes with only 20. He would have been unconscious last round anyway. Because he's unconscious. No, he had two and he's conscious. Two levels. Yeah, no, he would have been okay. Never mind. Um, but yeah, he is out now at this point, and there's a lot of blood, but like there's a cut and it's in his eyes, and his breathing's a little, but you get his nose so that he can kind of breathe and set him up, and he'll probably survive.
Yeah, I'll drag him back in. I imagine he left the door open because he was in kind of a hurry.
Yeah.
Um, pull him back in there, kind of like prop him up against the wall.
Okay. Um, yeah. The door actually automatically closed behind him,
Oh, okay.
but you can
Does
get
he
him
have a
back
key
into
card
the
on him?
salon, which is empty, and put him. And then you see Clock
Does he have a
kind of
key card on
mustache
him?
in. Oh, he
That
does
I could
have the key
just.
card on him. Actually, does he? Yeah, no, he must have. Yeah, he has the key card on. But yeah, he might not though. I think because
Somebody's got to.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, you can get him back in onto the back stairs. Say,
Okay.
and are you gonna bring him up the stairs or just kind of?
That's probably good for now.
Okay. So
Though
what's your?
it is that time.
Oh yes, it is. So okay, yeah, it is. Good point. Good call. Okay, so yeah, you got him. The two of them are unconscious. Clock. Sebastian's kind of woozy, but otherwise okay. Just needs some rest to get that rid of. Finnick is unharmed actually. He didn't get shot once.
He didn't even hit me.
Yeah.
I was
Um.
mocking him the whole time for his bad aim.
I
Well, the
have a
dice.
question.
Yeah.
How does one exercise someone?
Um. I will have to look that up, but I'm imagining a good solid a couple prayer to the emperor should do it, especially if he's already unconscious. Um.
Invocation skill?
Yeah, that would
A
work.
couple of hail Celestines.
Yeah, something like that. Um.
Yeah.
A couple like a keel on the head, and something like that.
Yeah.
But yes, yeah, invocation skill would work wonderful. Next week, not next week.
Yes.
I will organize sometime February, ideally. Um, I will
Okay.
find a Saturday. That's the plan. We're gonna we're gonna do it more often. And oh, and next week we can have the pub,
Okay.
so we can and there'll be warp shenanigans, actual warp shenanigans this time, hopefully. But yes, thank you all for coming. For whoever was, do we have anyone? I was not monitoring chat. I should have been keeping an eye on chat. Um, no one was in chat. Okay. Yes. I'm gonna raid into Lord Gazumba's channel, but if you guys want to plug any last minute like I don't know if I have uh Patreons or editing services or any anything like that.
I will leave you with, in the name of the Father, the Nine Sons, and Malkador's Holy Ghost.
Mm. Okay. Okay. All
All
right.
right. See
All
ya.
right. Peace out. Bye. Okay. All right. Yes, that was pretty good timing. Okay, let me see. Lord Gazemba is doing a Greyhawk game, so we're gonna raid into that. Um,
Okay.
Friend of the channels. And I will see you all. Take care of yourselves, everyone. We're going to go raid into Lord Gazemba because I said I would. And 2, 1, boop. Okay. And let me turn off the stream.